I'm sitting here drinking a coffee, and I'm just looking on the internet, and it's off subject, guys, just bear with me, but I'm looking on the internet, and it's saying Trump prepares for war with Russia. They're getting all the generals and stuff to come and have a meeting, and I just do not know what is wrong with people. These people running our lives are totally insane. You know, I mean, Starmer in the UK is forcing a digital ID, plus digital currency on the UK people, and just like the usual sheep, they're walking straight into it. Total control. I worry for my kids, I worry for your kids, grandkids. This is not the world I grew up in. Of course, things change, but it's not changing for the better, and it's certainly not changing for us for the better. The elites that run the world, it's going to be brilliant for them because they don't have to follow the same rules as they implement for us. Anyway, just thought I'd have a little moan about that. I hope you don't mind. So, I hope you find the video informative. It's just basically to tell you what's about to happen. I hope it doesn't. I pray to God it doesn't. But if it does, we're more prepared than what we were last time. As you can see. I've moved everything. Last time I couldn't move anything because I was ill. I was literally not good. And even if I wasn't good, I couldn't lift nothing. My strength had gone. Now it's back. I feel 25 again. No, not really 25, but I feel so energy. I feel so much energy, and I just feel great. I just feel great. Sorry for the, you know, I forget myself. I know I go into, but it's just, I feel so relaxed and happy. It's unusual for me. This point in time from last December, when I went into my new health direction and changing my focus to health and happiness, a better future, I feel so good. You know, not stressed, not anxious about anything. I mean, even the stuff that's going on, all this digital ID in the UK, and, you know, to control, the old Chris would have been climbing the walls. What am I going to do? I don't know. You know, situation now would have stressed me again. Again, you know, I'll probably repeat myself, excuse me, but last time we lost about 80% of our stuff, electronic stuff, everything just gone. The flooding here was really bad. Everywhere, but I mean, obviously I'm talking about us. I've got a feeling, guys, it's not going to be so bad this time. Today's video hopefully is going to be very quick, but you know I always say that, and the video goes on for about 15 minutes, but it will be quick today. We're supposed to be having a typhoon. At the moment it looks pretty much like a rainy season day, but as you know, if you're in the Philippines, this can change very quickly. 1 minute it's like this, next minute it's sunny, next minute it's pouring it down with rain. So there's a lot going on. People are repairing roofs and putting weights on the roof and what have you. We've had a lot of rain, but it's not been too bad. Just show you this, guys, there's a bit of building work going on here. That's new over there. They're going to be apartments there. Strange place to put it, I guess, but what do I know? Life seems to be going on as normal. as normal as it can be. So look at this, selling clothes outside the shop, and she's selling stuff for me so I can earn well, not earn, I'm getting rid of some stuff to get a bit of money together. Sold a little bit of stuff. Obviously you've got to sell it for next to nothing, otherwise you won't sell it. And even if you put a price, they'll still try and knock the price down. Do you know what? And this isn't a moan, this is just an observation. I've tried to sell one or two objects, one or two things on Facebook, and even though you put everything you can possibly do in the description, they'll ask you exactly what you've got in the description. Even if you put, this is the last price, they'll ask you what the last price is. The first thing they say is how much. Now, I don't know where it is you live, but in the UK, what normally happens, if you sell something online, people come and look at it. They don't make you an offer before they've seen it. But here, everything's like on its head. It's quite funny, actually. So I'm running out of stuff to sell. If you can remember, guys, the last time we had a typhoon, it was very, very bad, very bad. The house flooded everywhere around here. The flood was, I would say, nearly up to my chest here, all the way down the road, everywhere around Naga, because they opened the floodgates. Yeah, don't ask me why, but they opened the floodgates. They opened the floodgates and the place flooded. It was really bad. In our house, we lost about 80% of our stuff, at least 80% of our stuff, and we've never recovered from it. As you can see, I've been busy raising, I lifted this, guys. I'm so proud of I'm so strong, 64 years old. I lifted this on my own. No help. Well, I got a little bit of help to put a bit of cardboard under the freezer, but I lifted it on my own. Lifted this on its own. As you might can see from the last time, it got all damaged because it ended up on its side in the flood. The flood come up to about here on the stairs. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm actually going to push the fridge up the stairs and then put this under there to stop the fridge coming down again. We'll just have to walk around it so it's not going to get flooded again. The settee is, well, probably when I take the freezer off, it's going to totally collapse because it got waterlogged and all the wood inside's not really very good, but you know, that's life. So hopefully it won't be so bad this time. I've got a feeling it's not going to be. I've been looking at the weather and it looks like it's turning away from Bicol. But again, can't take any chances, guys. We can't look forward to lose any more stuff, and definitely don't want to get into the nightmare of repairing again, but you know, welcome to the Philippines, eh? I love it. I love Naga. I love the Philippines, I really do. And you know, but the Philippines has typhoons, floods, earthquakes, you know, you got to get used to it. So that's about it, guys. Just a quick one to just inform you where we are at the minute. If something serious happens, I'll do another video on it. But unless something serious happens, I won't be doing another video. You'll be pleased to know. So see you on the next one, guys. If you want to support the channel, for some reason, unbeknownst to me, YouTube has hidden the super thanks button. If you look down to this side of the video, in the bottom you'll see 3 little dots, and for some reason the super thanks is now in there. I must have hurt their feelings in some way. See you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.